Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Yes, I just wanted to stop by, let you know I'm still alive and kicking. Not kicking very high, but I'm still kicking. And I just want to tell you what I'm doing. I have been, like this morning and some yesterday, I have been just watching videos that just play one after the other, but they're all about art, about textile art. And as I watch these videos, I am deciding that I really can call myself an artist. I have always had a problem with doing that, but when I see the things that these ladies, mostly it's ladies, have done, it's stuff that I love, stuff that I have sort of done, and it's amazing. It's just absolutely amazing. One of the things I'm learning from Feather Stitch House, I think is the name of the channel, and I have been watching her. She has been doing some what is called fabric painting. Now, textile thread painting. Here is a mushroom. She is making a mushroom similar to this that I've been watching. And now normally, like I put this tree on here, I would have called that finished. But now that I'm learning about fabric painting, I am learning some new, this isn't finished. I got a lot more to do on this mushroom. But it's actually painting the flower with thread, or the mushroom. Here I put some painting into the grass. And I love that. I love this. And so then I'm going to take this tree, and this tree is going to be painted with thread as well. Yes, it takes a lot of thread, but I don't have very much of this green left, but I know where to get it. I can get some more of this, but so far I've used like the pinks up here and I like this thread because it's variegated. And so then as you're painting, this one piece here I think I've got a little thick maybe, but I get a lot of thread on the back, so now I'm trying to learn how to do this without getting a lot of thread on the back, so I'm not wasting so much thread. And then I have this brown that I'm putting at the bottom section of the mushroom. So that's kind of what I'm doing here on this piece. I wanted to show you that. Okay. And oh my gosh, it's when you see what other people are doing with their artwork, with the things that they're doing. What you doing, Papa?
I'm coming to see how you was doing.
Oh, okay, I'm doing good. Be careful you don't trip over any of my junk. Okay.
Been through here 100 times.
Okay.
Ain't tripped yet.
All right, Papa. I'm trying to do a little video here. Okay, so then that's where I am on this piece. But I have more than one piece going at one time, so...
I'm going to the road and back.
Okay, you go to the road and back. Now, I want to show you also... Now, this here book you've probably seen before, and it's really getting kind of thick, like me, thick. And this is my Hope Journal, and which is a lot of felt, and it's a lot of felt and just a lot of art. I can call this real art. I'm allowing myself to call it art. And so, and I've got quite a few pages that are, I've about got this filled up, And I know that in the future, I'm going to do my book a little bit different, to make a different, so that it, just different. There's a lot more I can do on this. This is one of the things that I go back and forth and do more and more on it. And so, but where I'm at right now, okay, here. My butterfly is going to go here on this page. But yesterday, or the day before, I got a gift of these woolen balls. And so I redone the middle. Now I really love my butterfly. I knew it needed something before, but didn't know what it needed. But when I was gifted these little balls, wool felted balls, then that is where I started adding them, and my butterfly came to life. When I put this on here, then I'm going to stitch her antennas up here, and then there'll be another little ball at the end of each one of her antennas, however I decide to do that. And so I think that's really awesome. Now back here, okay, now here is another, this here, I took one of the big balls, and somebody said, I think you'd be able to cut them in half. And so then I thought, well, maybe, and so I did. I've cut a few of them in half, and like this one here, that's cut in half. Look at this one here. When I cut it in half, what comes out in the middle is amazing. Oh, that was the other half of this one. Just cutting it in half. And I think that's amazing. But then, when I did the petals of the flower, now on this flower, I didn't stitch the petals all the way down. It's done with the wool felt, and then I blanket stitched all the way around each petal, and then I stitched them down. After I had them all stitched down, and the ball, the half ball, I've just got it stitched on. And after I had that done, then that's when I started learning about the painting, and I thought, oh my gosh, I can bring my petals to life. And so then, as you can see in here, I have put stitching inside the petals. They make them more lifelike, I think. I really like that idea. On the leaves, I put the leaf in, and then I put the little veins of the leaf in there, and I like that a lot. And the background is just, I find that my pieces get quite pulled together when I start doing a lot of stitching. But that is really part of the art, if you ask me. That is really a part of the art. Now, and so that's going to go in this book. Now this, if you remember, on my for my birthday, my friend Tracy Turner, she sent me this. Oh, and the balls I found out were from you might see her as a Nomita Van. Nomita Van is her stage name. She's the one that sent me the balls, and oh my gosh, such inspiration I'm getting from them. Now this came from this here, came from, oh, I put the card over here. Where did I put that card? I don't know where I put the card. It's over here though. I know it's over here. Oh, here it is. This was put on the front of this card with double-sided tape. Well, then I found out how simple I can just pull that right off of there. I don't mean any disrespect, Tracy, but this is going to go in to this book like here, but I will only stitch it in on 3 sides, and then the actual card, oh, I don't have to even keep this one. I'll just keep what she wrote, and then that will fit inside and live there forever and a day. So I'm not going to change her artwork at all. I'm just going to stitch it in, probably with a blanket stitch right here. And that way I will have that forever in my book. And I won't forget where it came from, because I'll put the card, well, I'll probably cut this off and just put that part. And then that'll go inside that. So that's where that's going to go. This is very inspiring in itself, because there's a couple things in here, like she did some woven pieces here, and this twist that she did on these ones, that is a real party look to me. And so that is beautiful, the little cake stand. And so these are going to go on this book, in this book. And this book is just so, this will be pretty much finishing up the book as far as big thick pages, because I have a pocket here I can put stuff in there. But I'm having so much fun with this wool. I mean, when I learned about wool felting, I went down a rabbit hole that is amazing. So that's going to be that. Now, also, by going through, by watching video after video from real artists, this here, Tracy sent me 2 of these here, placemats, and also the curtain she sent me, I've got up on my window already. It's a valance. But now this, I didn't know for sure at first what I was going to do with this, but what I'm going to do with this is going to turn into an art piece. I am going to paint with thread. I am going to paint this. All of these different areas of the images on this fabric, I'm going to put painting on them. I'm paint with thread. And then when it's finished, she sent 2 of these. So when it's finished, when I call this finished, then I'll stitch the other one to the back, and then that will hide the stitches on the back. But this will take me a little while. But what I do, though, is I work a little bit on something, and then I work a little bit on something else. And so, and I might add things to it as well. I might add, not just the painting, but I might add one of the things like I did on here. I put one of my little circles right here. It covered up part of the mushroom, but I've got a lot of these little circle pieces, and I might end up putting some pieces like just put a piece there and stitch around it. Another thing I'm learning too from watching some of these, I can use oh gosh, I can use anything. I can use yarn. Now see, I have so many scraps of fabric from things that I've done. And so now when I look at this whole pink flower, like I say, I want to do some thread painting, but I can also take these scraps and I can cut these scraps. I mean, wool felt is good for every little tiny piece. So if I take that wool like this way and then stitch that in there and just go crazy with this whole thing. Just not go crazy, but when I'm watching these videos from different art shows, textile art shows and such, it's amazing what all people have done, and it's art. And look at these two pieces just right there. How pretty that looks. That, I mean, there is going to be so much that I can do on just this placemat. I thank you, people, you are my people. Subscribers word does not even fit you all anymore, because you all are friends. And my friend Tracy sent me this. Would I have thought of doing something like this without this? No, this just came. It came in the box. When I looked in the box, I said, it's so pretty. I thought first about making a tote bag out of it. But then I thought, no, I can make it art. I could still make a tote bag out of it. But it can be an artsy tote bag. See, and I've got so many, and see here, my whole area here is just nothing but, my scraps just build up. They just build and build and build. Look how I can put that little piece of green there. And I can layer more greens up here, or just the threads all the way. It's just, you see, this is a piece I cut off of the piece that I was baking the mushroom. And there is so much, and you don't have to have any direction. You only have to have inspiration. I have to have inspiration. I cannot hardly inspire myself, because I get inspired by other people's art. So even like when I'm watching these multitudes of art, there's so many different ones too. If you just put in textile art shows into the search, textile art or textile art shows, then you really do get some where people show. I mean, it's just amazing. And you will find so much that you can watch. And then when you watch them, you get inspired. You don't want to do just exactly what they're doing, but you'll say, oh, that is cool. One of the cool things I saw was, which I'm going to do it on here, is I'm going to cut a hole in here somewhere. Just cut a hole, and then it's just a hole. But then I stitch all the way around the hole, which I've done something like that in even right here, because these are out the negatives of when I cut out hearts. And so this piece right here, and so that's how I stitched around that negative heart. And so that's like what I want to do. Gotta get them sewn in there. And so I want to like dig a hole. I want to, maybe I'll do it on a like a half, like here, like this, and just a hole. That will be fine in there. Maybe I'll do something that covers up the hole from behind. I'm not sure, because then we don't know that until we get to it. But see how this is going to be just using every bit of those scraps. Just scraps, and you don't have to have a pattern to follow or anything. It's just, you just follow your heart. And I think I'm going to have, I can't remember, it's been a long time ago since I've ordered this thread, but I'm pretty sure I got it from Amazon, and it came in a collection. So there was many different spools of it. I think this is like a number 8. Number 8. Yeah, that's what it says. It's an 8 something. Made in China. Yeah, but it 8 must have something to do with the weight. And so, but that is amazing. this is going to be fun. I'm going to continue to work on my well, I kind of call this a snippet roll, but it's not ever going to be snipped. But now now that I've learned about the fabric painting, there's these trees are going to come to life. They're going to come to life. I'm going to finish my mushroom up, and I love this. I'm going to continue to work on my my autumn journal is getting to be almost finished, and I got still some more to do, of course, on this. And yeah, this one I kind of got to the screech and halt on this one, this here one, but I won't. I've got the rest of my life. I'll get this done. So this is my autumn journal, and then I want to do a lot of my autumn things before I start on winter. And so, oh my gosh, I'm just having like so much fun. It's just, and I love my things just hanging around. I love my things just hanging around, because that's what they're doing, just hanging around. And these little, oh my gosh, now that I know you can cut these in half, I like that green one. And I cut them with my Tim Holtz tonic scissors, because you could probably cut a house in half with these. And so, but see, there it is, cut right in half. It just cuts right in half. And see, look at that. Look at the texture by putting half a little ball there. Half a little ball, or I could put a yellow one up there, and that could be the sunshine. And then I could put stitching, painting the sun rays from that. It's just the ideas. See, I can put these even on this in different areas. And so this, thank you, Tracy. This is going to be awesome. I'm going to love working on this. And the fun thing about some of these things that I'm doing now is that I can all I need to take is my thread, my needle, my scissors, and my item, and go sit out on my front porch and enjoy the weather. Because oh my gosh, autumn is my favorite time of the year. It's always been my favorite time of the year, and it just all feels so good. It just feels so good to be out there and sitting there stitching. And I got an old wooden rocking chair out there that I sit in, and it just feels so good. And it feels good not on just your body. It feels good in your heart to be just out there in the fall. And so I just wanted to kind of catch you up on what I'm doing and some of my thoughts that are going through my mind right now. I've also drug out my little peg dolls, because with my shadow frames that was sent to me, these will fit in there with something in the background. And because what I was kind of thinking for winter was maybe I might have to make more than one, because I might want to make make a serious one, and I want to make a Santa Claus and a Jesus. So I was thinking, because see these here, there's different sizes. They call this a lady. They call this one a female and a male. And then there's little ones for the little chillins. So you can paint them, and then with the felt, I can put hair on them, I can put a little hat on them, and what I want to do is I want to, on one of my shadow boxes, I want to do on the background piece, I want to do the nativity set. I want to make the stable and I want to put on there, I want to go ahead and do the stable. I want to put in, like, I go by the friendly beast. I said, the donkey all shaggy and brown, I carried your mother. But anyway, uphill and down. I want to put a donkey in there, and I said the sheep with the curly horn. I want to put a sheep in there, and I said the cow with the white and red. I gave him a blanket for my bed. I want to put a cow on there, and all of that is going to be on there. But then the three wise men are going to be on one side of the frame, and then Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus on the other side of the frame. And I think it's going to be beautiful. So that's what I'm going to be working on for a winter one. And so I might do that one like in time for Christmas, and then winter going on for January and February. I will do more of a snowflake and maybe even Santa Claus. Santa Claus, he don't die after Christmas. He's still running around there because he has to get started for next Christmas. But these are just my ideas and of where I want to go. And I also want you all to know that you are an artist. When I look at these videos that are made by real, genuine artists that have sold their work, and really, ladies and gents, it's no different than ours. It's like they might have been peeking on us and copying what we make. But I just want, like, especially Tracy right now. Tracy, you are an artist with this. This is art. This is something that can be shown at an art show. And because on here there is the slow stitching. And see, this is where some people get confused when they say slow stitching. They automatically go to thinking about embroidery. But slow stitching and embroidery are two different things. Embroidery is embroidery. Slow stitching is more artful. It's an art stitching. And so you don't have to know embroidery. You just know, you have to know how to thread a needle. And you can thread it with anything, any kind of thread that you have. And here she painted the happy birthday in here, or maybe she used a felt pen, and then she did it on fabric and then stitched that fabric onto the felt. But like, this is art. This is the work of an artist. And I want everybody to know that you are an artist. You're not just a little old lady sitting in a rocking chair. No, that's what I used to think I was. But now I'm deciding that I'm just going to call myself an artist. What the hell? I mean, heck, I didn't say hell. What the heck? And so anyway, that's what I wanted to say today. You just don't know. I'm so happy going through these videos from art shows to see what people are putting in display for art. And it's the same thing, well, different, maybe a little different, of course, but the same thing that we are doing as just crafters or makers. We're not just a crafter or a maker. We deserve the right to call ourselves an artist. And so that's about all I got for you today. And so, oh my gosh, just let me have that. Just let me, yeah. Don't argue with me. Don't give me the arguments on there. Okay, let's see. You know what I have a problem with, ladies and gentlemen? What is this book right here? What is this? Bible promises and devotions for difficult times. Oh man, are we having a difficult time? Let me see. What do we have here? Oh my. Let me see. What do we have? Unable to sleep. What in the world? Insomnia. Oh, wait a minute. Desperate for... Oh, wow, no. Desperate for my child. Infertility. Oh, these are all problems. I don't know if I... Responding to bullying. Opposed to... Oh. Dysfunction. Maybe I need to read this. Caring for your family. What is here? What are these? Elderly parents. Oh, here we go. Elderly parents. That might be something I need to read. Our parents increasingly need seldom... Wait a minute. Our parents' increasing needs seldom come at a time that's convenient for us. Instead, the seasons of life, when we're the busiest with our own families and lives, doing our best to juggle all of life's growing demands, is the very time when our parents are likely to need more of our time and attention. We may be surprised, though, to find that our parents' age, our changed relationship with them has its reward as well. Our parents are not too old to offer us love and advice. If we can open our hearts to them, God will bless us through them, sometimes in surprising ways. Oh, that is good. Well, that's good. That's a good thing. And a lot, I don't have... My parents went to heaven at an early age. And sometimes I even feel like I was, I feel like I was not given, I was robbed of the opportunity to give back to them what they gave to me. And I guess that's an odd feeling to have, but I did. My parents were 61 and 62 when they passed, and they were taking good care of themselves up until the day they passed, And so it's I would have been more than happy to take care of them in their aging. And I feel like I missed that part in life. I missed it. And so anyhow, okay, I'm going to let you go. And that I did enough chattering, I'm sure. And so I ask God to watch over you and know that there's always hope. Everybody in the world hopes the same. We don't all pray the same, but we all hope the same. So hope is one of my most favorite words ever. And so I ask God to watch over you every step you take, every move you make, keep you safe and secure, keep you happy, healthy, and humble, and by all means, stay another day. God bless and keep you, and I will see you tomorrow. And my mouse is, oh, here it is. Here it is, right there, in amongst all of my mess. And stitch something, you artist, you. God bless.